Greetings and salutations, everyone. You're watching Film Gob's Crisis on Infinite Streams on Justice Con Day number 2. Shut up, Jay. So Justice Con Day number 2, right? Crisis on Infinite Streams. And with me, this is the best show you're going to get on this godforsaken platform known as YouTube. And we have some special guests, everyone. And wait till you meet them. You'll feel endeared. You'll feel so warm inside. First of all, we've got Lady Jenevia. Say hi, Lady Jenevia.
Hello, Internet.
Just I'll give a little bit of a background to who you are, where they can find you. So let's get started with that. Introductions.
So I'm Lady Jenevia. I have a channel called Lady Jenevia. I mostly do reviews, video essays, things like that. I'm not really a news type of channel. It's just not something I really like to make. I prefer to take a lot of time. I actually haven't been good at keeping up with every panel of Justice Con because I've been writing a new video. I'm working on like 3 new videos right now. So yeah, I've got some DCEU videos though, and I put a playlist of them on my channel so that if people are only interested in that content, then they can go straight to that and know what I've had to say about different films or whatever.
Yes, so everyone subscribe to Lady Jenevia, especially if you're a DC fan, because she's a DC fan and she does some good video essays and stuff.
I'm wearing my SnyderCon shirt.
SnyderCon shirt, I love it.
Yeah.
And here we have this guy, Fatal J.
Hi.
You all know him.
Let me tell y'all something real quick. Film Gob just put me on blast because he said, okay, we're going live now. I'm like, hold on, wait, man. Hey, man, brother got my shirt on, man. You going crazy.
You had plenty of time, man.
Yeah, you're right. My name is Fatal J. You already know what I do. On my YouTube video, I give you exclusive footage on bow-legged midget strippers. And on top of that, butt-naked midget strippers too. So if you're into that type of content, make sure you check it out now. Thank you. But don't check it out now. Watch this live stream because it's going to be incredible and awesome. And then when we're done, then you can subscribe. Thank you.
So we have Kojay. He's missing right now, so he'll be in later, I'm sure. But I hope everyone's enjoying, Justice Con and all the Crisis on Infinite Streams. I've got some notes here from yesterday's Zack Snyder panel. And I've been catching up with the Ray Fisher one and the Jay Oliver, and it's been fun. It's been interesting. I would say it's everything I expected it to be. I know Jay has some different opinions, but yeah.
I just want to say this. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting explosions, babies being thrown in the air. I'm not going to lie. Flamethrowers, people breathing flames, people flying through the air. I was expecting that type of stuff. I'm not going to lie, but this Justice Con has been good informational wise. I have learned a lot of informational stuff about the filming, and I'm going to tell you something. That Ray Fisher interview was flames. The information he gave us, you can tell when he was talking about Joshua Whedon, he was super passionate about what he was talking about. And Kojay, what is up, sir? Let me borrow a mask, please.
How you doing? Sorry I'm late. Much apologies. Thanks for having me. Do we start?
Great to have you, Kojay. That's okay. So we were just talking about, how have you been finding Justice Con? How do you feel about it so far?
I think it's great. I've been seeing it in spurts because I'm in the middle of a move. So I have it on my audio, so it's like the best radio show right now. Just hearing all the people, and it's a lot to take in. I love it. It's really nice.
Yeah,
it's like a long, good day, and I don't have to walk or wait in line or get sunburnt.
Exactly. Yeah, from your own home, the comfort of your own home. And
exactly.
Genevieve, what about you? Have you had a chance to watch any of the panels?
Yeah, so I watched Ray Fisher's panel, and I watched Zach's panel. And I was able to catch, I don't know exactly how much of Debbie's panel today, but some of it. I enjoyed all of it. I would like to watch more of the panels. It's just a matter of time. But I think it works out well because it's all online. So I don't have to binge it all right now. I can take my time with it. So yeah, if anybody wants me to contribute opinions about any of those other panels, I can't contribute. But I like the ones that I saw, so I figured those would be the ones that people would want to talk about anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, same for me. It's cool that once it's done, you could rewatch it and catch up.
Yeah.
Before we get a little bit more in depth to what we've seen and a few opinions, and I'm going to go through some interesting Twitter memes. Just get a little bit of housekeeping out the way. At the bottom of the screen, you can see the ticker. It says, welcome to Film Gob, blah, 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 blah. If you want to purchase merchandise,
read it right. Welcome to Film Gob's live Justice Con coverage. Purchase JC merch from Ink to the People and donate to AFSP. Links in video description.
There you go. So links are in the description for those merchandise and the donations. So if you want to do that, there you go. You can find it there. I just want to give a shout out, right? A shout out to my new, because we got demonetized, right? We got demonetized about a month ago. Kind of suspicious how it happened now, all of a sudden.
Haters.
The haters. And, but we got monetized again. I've cleaned up my channel and we all introduced memberships to this channel. So I want to give a shout out. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to all the members who have joined. Thank you very much for your support. Let me just bring up the list of members. Now, it's only certain members who've got perks, right? So special codes you can enter in the chat and stuff, and you get a little Film Gob character next to your name in the comments and in the chat. So if you're a member, you'll get that. So thank you. The Reasons I'm Broke, Apocalypse Meow, Alex Chernick, Cedric Dedeker, One Step Too Far, whose edits are like the scariest thing. I don't understand them. They're funny, but it's kind of weird. But anyway, One Step Too Far, thank you. John Paul, Shawnee Beans, Mr. J310, BW3, Matian Jovic, DJEF, Ronaldo Martinez, Jose M, of course, Jose M, the legend, and SC Reviews. Even he became a member. Thank you, SC Reviews.
That's a big channel right there.
Yes, awesome.
SC Reviews. I've been trying to get at you for so long, and you don't care about Fader J. You called me stupid one time. You said I was dumb and ugly. No, I'm just playing. SC Reviews, good people. I promise you. He didn't say none of that stuff. He's a good channel.
Already, FLJ. So thank you to all the members later. So I've got that out the way. Thank you. And I'm going to shout you guys out every live stream. So thank you very much. If you type in : Lord or Baby or Johns or Bob, : name and the another : you members, you can bring up an emoji, right? So I should list them in the description so you guys know which one to use.
Film Gob, this the way I look at it when it comes to like members and Patreons and stuff, they're like the producers of our shows. You know what I mean?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, without them, it wouldn't be possible. So we got to show love and give the best entertainment possible to the members.
Now, Jay, since you're one of the hosts of Justice Con's Crisis on Infinite Streams, did you get a chance to make a video about what is your favorite DCEU scene directed by Zack Snyder? What was your favorite scene?
My favorite scene is too many. It's just too many. But I did pick one. I talked about the Battle of Smallville. A lot of people look at me crazy when I tell them the Battle of Smallville was actually my favorite battle, even over General Zod. The last battle on Man of Steel. It was just so cool to see Superman fighting different Kryptonians. And Farah, that's how you pronounce her name? Farah. The female Kryptonian. Oh man, she was that good. And I was like, man, you know what? I want to see her back in Man of Steel too, because a lot of people think she's dead. She's not dead, she's just in a phantom zone. But yeah, that's my favorite one. One of my favorite scenes is the Battle of Smallville.
Awesome. And I did a video of it. I sent it to Krypton Cage. I don't know where he used it or if he used it, but you guys, if you ever want to watch it, it's on my channel now. That's the thumbnail there, and you've got the link on Twitter, and it's on my channel. So yeah, Justice Con. It's been interesting. Let me just. I'm trying to share something. I'm trying to share the screen. Blah blah blah. application.
Well, since you're looking that up, I'm gonna say, girls just wanna have fun. Oh,
Here's Shorty McShortbread. He arrived at the red carpet.
Hey, he's looking fresh.
He is. HBO Justice Con. He's looking great.
Nice.
And so this was interesting. IGN was streaming the Comic-Con, Disney's Comic-Con panel, and they had, what was it, 1,100 watching.
wow, that's low compared to Justice Con.
Compared to, Zack Snyder, when Zack Snyder was online with the Nerd Queens and Meg, 15,000 watching. And,
I'm like Napoleon. I'm like Napoleon Dynamite. When the Snyder Cut come out, people will bow to it. Jeez, please.
And Ree Fisher, he had 8,000 people watching. So, who's laughing now? IGN, you scumbags.
Man,
and,
IGN.
Wow.
IGN, I used to look at them for video game advice. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? The best games ever, they give them low ratings. Man, forget IGN.
Forget them. And take a little step back, right? Let's see what's been happening this past week. We've had the release, the air cut, over 100,000 tweets, right? Then you go to Thanks Batfleck, over 50,000 tweets.
Ooh.
And now Justice Con, over 41,000. I'm sure it's still growing. So this is all fan made. The fans did all this in the same week. Fan driven.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
No corporation.
What's that, Kojay?
Oh yeah, fan driven, no corporation.
No corporation. So we've gone from Snyder cultists, we've been upgraded to associate producers. A certain corner on YouTube won't be happy, right? You know who I'm talking about.
Are they ever?
So for anyone who doesn't know, Zack Snyder showed off this T-shirt. Says associate producer on the back, and this is kind of a thank you to the fans, So
now, Film Gob, let me and Kojay and Jenevia, let me know if I'm wrong on this one. Did he say he giving away
Jenevia?
Sorry, Jenevia. You see how she got me, people in the chat? That's how you get Fatal J right there. You check him. You check Fatal J, because Fatal J gets a lot of people's names wrong. But that's what I was talking about. Hey, did he say he was giving away 1,000 shirts for free?
I don't know. Kojay, did you pick that up? Jenevia, did you pick it up?
I just found out about it today. What did he say? Is it for free?
For free, bro. For free?
Yeah.
How can I get a free shirt?
1,000 are for free.
How
but
can
he
I
said
get
that
a
they'll
free
definitely be on sale. So if you don't, he said something really funny in the panel about how, if you don't want to deal with the commotion of people trying to fight for a free shirt through whatever online system they're going to have, presumably, that you don't have to worry because you can definitely buy one. So.
Wow, that's good. Free or buy, I'm sold.
Same here. I want that.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. I'm buying one anyway, but if free would be better. You know what I'm saying?
and everyone's changing their. Let me just bring that up. If you go to my profile, I've updated my profile. It says YouTube channel for movie news, reviews, and live Collision Talk podcast. Associate producer of Zack Snyder's Justice League, and of course Scottish Leprechaun as well. So yeah, awesome T-shirt. I want it. Now let's go into the Zack Snyder panel and the black suit. What did you guys think of it?
It was beautiful, really. It's just so good to see it. We've heard it. We saw pictures. We saw Henry Cavill when he did his little snap of just that close up on the emblem ages ago. It's just nice to see it.
But
right?
I'm seeing a lot of people kind of gripe about that scene because they said they seen it before in the deleted footage. Okay. But this is the thing though. That's Zack footage. Remember, Zack said this is going to be 100% his movie. So maybe that blue and red we saw in the deleted wasn't the original way the suit was supposed to look. Maybe it was supposed to be black and gray. So I was hyped because it's his vision. Yeah. I'm hyped.
Jenevia?
Really quick, my iPad is dying, so I'm going to hop out and switch to the phone. Hopefully it's not horrible when I come back in, but we'll give it a shot. It's a learning experience. So then I
Hold
know.
on, teach me real quick, Jenevia.
Yeah, well, Film Gob can teach you while I'm
But I got it right though,
transferring.
right? Jenevia.
100.
Yes, you did, Fatal, yes.
Jenevia. I don't
Aye,
think
man.
she might not like me after this stream.
Nah, she's cool. I actually sat next. I actually met her at SnyderCon last year. I was sitting next to her for the BVS Q&A, right next to her, and when we were saying questions, and then I ran into her again 2 months ago at WonderCon. So it's really cool to see her here.
I swear on everything. If they do another WonderCon and SnyderCon, I'm there, bro. I'm not missing that no more.
SnyderCon 2.0.
Yeah, bro. I'm going, bro. I don't care where I'm doing. I don't care if my legs are broke and I gotta drag my body through some glass. I'm going to SnyderCon if they have it again, bro.
And I'm gonna see you there. But back to that picture, it's cool because it's a Zack Snyder shot, unaltered. Because there's a lot of shots in Justice League of Snyder's work that has been recolored, retouched up, with backgrounds changed, color changed, rotoscope, all this stuff. We're seeing a lot of his footage as we saw before, but untainted.
Hey, and real quick, I just want to say this. Have y'all ever noticed you never see Lord Kojay? You never see Lord Kojay and you never see Zack Snyder in the same place? That's all I got to say. Clues. You see he got the mask on, right? Clues.
It's real beard. You don't rock this. You don't rock this.
That's the trick, man. We know who you are.
No, look at this. Snyder would have a big bicep. He'd have veins coming up here.
All right, you guys. All right, guys. This isn't the Four Nerds show. All right, you don't shout over each other. So Zeverfit, you're not coming in here. You're not going to take anyone's spot. So Jenevia, what did you feel about the black suit? Did you have a chance to check it out? Oh, wait a minute. I've got Jenevia. I've got the frozen version of Jenevia. This is the real Jenevia. Wait, what?
It's two of her. She's a clone.
Is it on?
Jenevia, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, there you go. Hey, welcome back.
Right. So I was just saying, Jenevia, what did you feel about the black suit?
I thought it looked cool. I didn't even see. This is why I'm reluctant to say this because I don't want anyone to take it the wrong way. But this is why I'm often reluctant to follow new people on Twitter, because you don't really know how somebody acts online and if they are chill or if they're taking things too far in a way that I personally would not choose to do. I didn't even realize until somebody was retweeting stuff about it that anybody had an issue with the clip. I didn't know that anybody was complaining that they wanted more or that they... I don't think Zach needed to show anything. This is a free event from home. He's taking time out of whatever else he has going on with work, with his family. He doesn't need to do this. He's choosing to do this because he's a nice person. So I'm not really interested in getting into a debate. Maybe my energy is too aggressive right now, but I thought it was cool. It was a nice treat, but also I already want to watch it. I don't need to see anything. I could see nothing. He could post no more new photos, new clips, nothing. I don't need to see anything. I'm going to watch it. Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't post anything because obviously marketing is a thing, but if I'm solely speaking from my perspective as one consumer, I already want to watch it and I'm going to watch it. So that's all there is to it. I'm sorry if that was way too long of a tangent.
No, anyway. That's dope you said that, though, because I remember Zach said the little bit that he did show us with that clip, he said that was too much. Y'all remember he said that? He said, I might can get in trouble for showing you this.
Well, he was joking because he later said, he was like, no, I asked for permission, but he's funny. He's making
okay. I thought he was for real. I was like, dang, thank you, Zach.
I need to kind of talk about this whole situation. So basically, right, I saw some people going, I was underwhelmed, right? They were underwhelmed by this clip, right? So here's the thing. If you've been part of the Snyder Cut movement for the longest time, the longest time, or just halfway through, whatever, you've probably came across Chris Dawson's black suit edition clips that he's been sharing. He's a visual effects guy, and he's been doing a fan edit of the film of Justice League using pictures, any kind of source whatsoever to create new scenes. Right, the guy's a bloody genius. He's still working on it, even though the announcements came out. But he's still working on his fan cut, and I think he showed off like Black Suit Superman clips, the scenes that he's worked on. Now, if you're part of a fan of the movement, a follower of the movement, you've seen this clip. Okay, it was the deleted scene. Then you just simply change the colors into the black and grey, silver. So you've seen it, right? Now, when Zack Snyder shows off his, I guess he would have kind of quickly got something made for this event. I agree with Jenevia. He didn't need to show anything. It's just a fan event, but he wanted to show something. Yeah. And I guess we can get something a lot more, a teaser, announced release date, whatever, on the DC Fandom. But here, he showed off that clip, and people are like, "Oh, I'm underwhelmed." Well, when he was on that panel with the Nerd Queens and Meg, that was 17,000 people watching that stream.
Heck yeah.
That's a whole lot of people who don't follow. I'm sure there was a lot of casual kind of people just tuning in, what's happening. They've not seen Chris Dawson's clip, they've not seen.
Yeah, they're not stalking his Vero, they're just living their lives as consumers of media, of whatever else it is that they watch. So, I mean, yeah, I don't want to complain about people acting up on the internet, because there's always going to be people acting up on the internet. It doesn't matter what the topic is. So don't get me wrong, I'll act up on the internet, but I try to pick and choose when.
But this is the kicker for me. I seen it and I was still hyped. Mind blown. I was still hyped. This movie is going to be awesome.
Yeah, just the confirmation of him having the suit, like he's talked about it before. Like, that's my Superman. He posted it on Vero with the black suit. So, but just to see it, I was like, all right, cool. That's cool. It's a cool thing. But I got carried away. I thought he was going to show original Steppenwolf fighting the Amazonians. Like, I was like going off. I said that on the other stream. Yeah. But so it's fine. So I just wanted to give that. Give my opinions on that. Now, Zack Snyder said Warner Brothers. They told him, "Oh, it's not a good idea. Oh no, it's too dark and scary." So that I don't know if that's recent. Did he say that was a recent thing that they told him, or was it?
No, I think that was back when they were making the film as it was. And like, to be fair, like, I mean, I don't know. I never thought that I would be the person that would be doing the devil's advocate thing, but I think there's a lot of fans, not just about this, but just fans of content, who don't always understand that the business side of things. Like, I'm no stranger to making them the bad guy, but to be honest, they're not necessarily always the bad guy. I mean, like, the money has to come from somewhere, and I can't imagine the job that, and the stress of trying to manage hundreds of millions or billions of dollars and trying to ensure that everything is up and running. I mean, one film alone, when you think about how long the credits are on one film, and then to be managing, and like Warner Brothers, like, listen, Warner Brothers has made so many films that I love, and like, I'm not saying that they've always gotten it right, but like, what studio has, that's just the way things go sometimes. So, I mean, do I think that it's just inevitable that, the business people are going to lean more towards like, well, what's the safest option, and like, what is going to guarantee, a profit, because we are a business. And then the artists are like, but I want to be bold and I want to be daring. I mean, that's every show business is like that. It doesn't matter if it's film. It doesn't matter if it's television. It absolutely happens in the music industry, which is why I think the music industry is even worse, but let me not get on that tangent. The point is that, that whole conversation he was having and the points that he was making was about making Justice League in its original, production phase. And Debbie, I mean, see, some people were being very rude in Debbie's chat, and I'm not going to call anybody out, but Debbie was making, very interesting points about how the climate was very different making Justice League then, because you did not have the wealth of options of, how you would discuss distributing content the way you do now with all these streaming platforms. So pushing it out on HBO Max is very different because people tell stories differently and are open to stories in a different way if it's a streaming platform versus when it's going to the cinema with certain expectations about what happens at a cinema, and you're sitting there for 2 hours and 2 hours only, typically. So, sorry, I always do this. I get on a tangent.
No, it's fine. I just want you to call the people out, though. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's just jokes.
So that was the whole. What? Oh yeah. Zack Snyder says he's working on a black and white version of the film. So that's like Logan and Mad Max Fury Road. So that's pretty cool.
Hold on, like what?
That. I like
black
that
and white, like Sin City.
Yeah, black and white. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, if I might chime in on there, I really love that idea because after all this time, all these themes that they mentioned, like I saw in that comment of Steppenwolf and all this action stuff that they hinted that's happening. These are things that we were hinted at before through Vero, through these black and white posts, and over time I kind of fell in love with that just composition. It looked beautiful, and I'll be honest, I have a weird thing of rewatching my films. I just change my TV to either black and white or high contrast sometimes. I've watched Revenge of the Sith in black and white for some reason. That's beautiful to me. I just do it on my TV. And I got accustomed to that. And hearing that he's going to make a version of black and white, that's beautiful. Because then all the colors would be right and the shades and the black and white shades will look nice. So I was really happy to hear that.
Can I confess something? I want to confess this. I'm one of them people, man. I was one of them people who thought Justice Con was just going to be just amazing and fireworks and all that stuff. But looking at Lightcast, what Lightcast just put, that you just put on screen, we getting some dope content. We getting some dope information that we never knew about. But I think, and especially Americans, we guilty of it. We think everything need to be explosions and action and fireworks and all that stuff. And that's after listening to my friend right here, man, we getting a lot right now. We getting a lot of dope stuff, a lot of dope information. So I'm with it.
We'll get into the other panels a little bit later. Someone said, Diamond Kid says, you heard what Grace said about what's coming next. So I think Zach and Debbie are working with a director. Did anyone catch that?
Which director?
She didn't say. But
don't think he got Nessa's Dawn of the Dead, right?
I don't know. Was it Grace? I think Grace Randolph said it and Debbie Snyder said it. Something about both of them working with some director for a future project. She didn't say
let
more.
us know. Let us know, Chat. The Chat, no. I bet the Chat. Tell us, Chat, now.
It was a Batfleck hint, right?
Possibly.
You know what? You might as well crash the internet if Zach working on a Batfleck movie or TV series. You might as well crash it now. It's over.
And one final thing about there's a lot of things we can talk about Zack Snyder's panel. He said that Junkie XL, he's cranking out new tunes, new music for the I guess because of the additional scenes that Zack Snyder wants to add, you need new music. So Tom Hokenberg, Junkie XL, he's going to get busy, so that's cool.
I have a little theory about that.
Let us know.
Oh, sorry. So I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jenevia, you were there next to me when we were at SnyderCon. He said that they had the script for Justice League Part 1 finished by the time BVS was done, but then they had to rewrite a new one to shoot that one because they said there's no two-part, just one. So if the timeline is that he shot all for that one-parter, but now he could shoot more for the two-parter, so maybe he needs more music for more scenes to finish that Justice League Part 1. Therefore, maybe Zack Snyder's Justice League isn't the real title. Maybe the title is Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 1. And then all the new Junkie XL music is all those scenes he needed to complete that standalone Justice League to be a Justice League Part 1. And maybe we're getting Justice League Part 2 down the line. Maybe that's the idea. And maybe the web series is Batfleck.
That's funny you said that about the name, because he said, remember somebody asked him about, is it called Zack Snyder Justice League? And he looked like he didn't really want to say. Did you peep that out when they interviewed him?
I saw that. That's what's got me thinking that.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna tell you, it's probably old, but with that Jim Lee storyboard, remember that came out? It's been out, but
yeah,
that made it look like it was gonna be a part 2. But since the movie is longer than 2:14 now, since it's gonna be 4 hours long, man, who knows, bro? I'm just glad we getting some freaking content, longer content. This is gonna be dope. We in store for some fun, man. DC, it's a great time to be a freaking DC fan. And Film Gob, please wake up. You need something to wake you up?
No, it's fine. It's Jenevia. Okay. She's gone. Is that Zebrafet probably kicked her out?
Zebrafet trying to hack into people's stuff. Stop it, Zebrafet.
Stop it, you dumbass. So moving on, what was? Oh yeah. So Zack Snyder, he also he was trying to fix his camera, right? And he showed something in the back, and he was like, and then he adjusted his camera. And then later, let me just bring it up. Where is it? I'll just share the screen. So he showed this, but it's still blurry. This photo in the back, right? Now it looks like Wonder Woman and her gang, right, in the World War.
Yeah.
But there's someone that's standing on the right-hand side, right? So I don't know. It could be a production shot, photograph behind the scenes. Or,
I was looking at, though, he made that blurry. He made his background blurry.
Yeah, because if you check earlier in the stream, he's adjusting his camera, and it actually focuses in the back, and he's like, he has to adjust it again.
But look on the right hand side of the picture, might be my left. That freaking look like Nightmare Batman. Or maybe I need glasses, but that kind of look like Nightmare Batman on the far left.
What if that's Zack as a soldier? You know, directors like thumbprints in there. You know, Guillermo del Toro's in all his films, so that could be something like that.
So I want to know some speculation about what that is. Let's see if Genevia's back. Let me check.
But you know what? Zack Snyder is so freaking fun, man. He put us on Easter egg hunts.
Oh, she's resetting. She's coming back.
Bro, we grown men, but it's fun being on a Zack Snyder Easter egg hunt. It's just, I don't know. It just makes me feel like a child again.
I'm always feeling like a child. I love it. That's the best.
Yeah.
Man. Fountain of youth. That's why.
Yeah.
So, Jenevia, did you have a chance to see that picture that was in the background behind Zack Snyder? Do you have a guess what it might be?
Well, I mean, initially I was wondering if it was a still from Wonder Woman, because I know that Zack had his cameo in it, and like the coloring looked similar. You know, they kind of had that sepia tone thing. But he was so squirrely about it, then I was like, oh, well, then it's something, you know, further ahead in the canon. So I don't know.
What if it's a Martian Manhunter? Sorry.
What up, Mr. West Ashley? I see you in the building, sir.
No, it's fine.
So Zeverfet says we need that Ray Fisher stream under microscope. So let's get started on the Ray Fisher panel.
That was
he was going after Joss Whedon a little bit more. He said he's probably scared, and he should be, which was so Jenevia, how did you feel about a lot of things that he said?
She lagging.
I mean, if there's legalities involved, and am I lagging?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
That's okay. Go on.
No.
Hey,
can you understand though when I'm talking?
It's a really long delay. Try and exit and then come back in.
Dang.
So anyway, Kojay, how about you? Did you see the panel with Ree Fisher?
Yeah, I saw bits of it with Nerd. They were Nerd Queens and Meg were interviewing him. I saw a bit of that, and I like that a lot because man, Cyborg's our boy. He's the heart of the film. He's the heart of the movement because he's always been compassionate with us, and I liked hearing him talk a little bit more about the Jeff Johns experience too.
Fatal G, did you have a chance to watch the?
Bro, in so many freaking words, he is saying that this man is fit to get brought down because he said there's a lot of people that's involved in this. This is going to be something huge. He can't talk about it right now, but then he said he can't talk about it. This is what blew my mind, though. He told me if it get to a certain point, well, he told everybody, if it get to a certain point, if he get a lawsuit on him, he don't care as long as the truth come out. So this is some serious business right here. This is going to be something big. It always goes back to when our mommies told us treat people like you want to be treated.
So Mr. West Ashley's here. Mr. West Ashley, hello. I wonder, should we bring what's his name?
Yeah, bring my boy in because he just texted me. He ready to come in here and bring it down. You know what he gonna do, Film Gob? You know he gonna. It's already fire in here with the panel, but you know when Abu come in here, that's throwing gasoline on it. People in the chat, do you want Abu Nas to come in and bring the house down?
I want Abu Nas in. When he was singing yesterday, I couldn't help but dance. That was so good. That was like my highlight. It was fire. It was beautiful, and I love if my boy Peely can come in. He's
another thing.
To my heart.
Another thing, Joss Whedon's panel at the Comic-Con got cancelled. Well, the panel stream, whatever, that got cancelled. So that was quite funny. But so I've got some. Matthew wants to come in, so let me send
But okay, why you sending him in? I don't know, man. It's just I've only been on this earth for 34 years, but I've been observing life, and what I always notice when you treat people like crap, that's going to come back on you. I don't care who you are. Look at mafia men. Look at evil politician people. That negativity is going to come back on you soon. And I'm just going to say it. I wasn't there. I wasn't on set. But Josh Whedon, if you was really doing that stuff you was doing, sir, it look like it's coming. The wave. And it, from what my boy Ray Fisher was saying, it's supposed to be a big wave come towards you, sir. So get ready. Get ready.
So I'm trying, let's see, I think Abu Nas, Matthew, Nicotina should be here in a minute or two.
Nice.
But I only got to see Deborah Snyder. Jay Oliver. Jay Oliver's panel was hilarious. He was telling stories about meeting Zack Snyder, doing the story, doing work for him, all sorts of stuff. Really good. So he was full of energy. Jay Oliver, we love Jay Oliver, Slee Oliver, and here is Nicotina.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey, nice to meet you, bro.
What up, Nicotina?
What's up,
Nicotina?
Hey, so what'd you guys think of the event yesterday?
I'm absorbing it all right now.
It was a lot. Even today was good too.
A lot of information, bro.
A lot of information. And you notice too, Debbie made that comment when she said that they're working with another director on another project.
Did they say to the director though?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just said that statement. She said that statement alone, but that was like,
you know who
what's
it
that
is?
about?
You know who I'm really thinking though?
Who do you think?
It's David Ayers.
It could be. It could be.
I'm thinking it's David Ayers.
Film Gob, what do you think?
Well, I don't know about David Ayer, but I don't know. Who could it be? Who could be someone that Zack Snyder's good friends with?
I'm thinking David Ayers. It's that Ayer cut coming.
Could be David Ayer. Could be
that Ayer cut coming, man.
That'd be good because then when I have a feeling it has to come out, it will come out. If they release Ayer cut and then they get that hype, because wasn't he supposed to get 2 other movies he was going to do for DCU? Then make that Batman maybe.
Dope.
Why
and
not?
you know, a lot of people,
experience.
a lot of people say, "Well, the Ayer cut needs to come out for the Snyder cut." I don't give a freak. I don't give a freak which one come out as long as we get it. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was watching Suicide Squad in the theaters, and when it was over, I told myself, I know this movie could be more doper than what it is. So I was really thankful to hear David Ayer had his own director cut out because I said, you know what, this movie was supposed to be bigger than what it was.
So we've got the chat saying Ben Affleck, possibly.
Could be
up,
Ben
Jose?
Affleck.
Well, Ben Affleck to direct his own Batman movie.
We've got
A remix.
Zero Fett says Kathy Yen. Kathy Yan.
So Zebra Fett, you think we're gonna get Birds of Prey too?
BOP2.
But
Birds of Prey was the worst movie ever.
Oh, was it? I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
See it.
It's not, I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna put like this, Kojay. You blow up. If you blow up a power plant, do you think you're gonna get away scot-free?
I don't know.
That's what I want to ask.
Happened in Batman 1, 1989.
what's he doing? What's he up to?
I don't know.
I know he just went off, and then we have Urkel. Oh, there you go.
I'm back. I'm at my parents' house. My parents got better internet than me, and I was
Okay.
yeah.
I like the Family Matters nod. That was a good show.
Oh man, Steve Burkle is my life. Him and Pee Wee Herman, I want to meet them. Like,
Really?
I'm serious. That's my
Oh,
life.
he's
Bro.
really cool. I met him in high school a long time ago.
And
The
bro,
actor.
this is the thing about Pee Wee Herman and Steve Urkel. They cool in real life. The president's
here. Everybody, quiet.
That's right, everybody.
I'm like Marilyn Monroe, Mr. President.
The Dawn is in the building. Remember what happened yesterday? The door opens. Who's there? Come in your room. It's the president. Business is picked up now.
I was
Pleasure to meet you, man.
I was trying to keep this this stream a bit more discussion based, but now it's just going to go to shit.
Oh yeah, our boo here is supposed to be a party.
I can have discussions. I'm fairly intelligent. And somebody said that Birds of Prey was the worst movie of all.
Yeah,
You smoking that crack, brother. That the fucking Last Jedi was the worst of them all. I will watch 100 Margot Robbie looking like a homeless bum before I watch The Last Jedi again. You must be out your damn mind. But if anything, Suicide Squad, the Ayer cut is gonna be fire. You don't think that David Ayer ain't gonna come off and bring the heat? I know he really wanted to bring the heat, but you know Warner Brothers little bitch asses. Yeah, well, we're family friendly and we want to sell some toys and can't have the Joker look like a total megalomaniac. So they watered that shit down, made it look like a daggone music video, and here we are. Now that you see the tax collector, and he getting ready to drop off with Shia LaBeouf, right? You see that? That's the real David Ayer. I want that in my Suicide Squad. Not playing games, man.
So yeah, David Ayer's tax collector should be able to. I like the trailer. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf was getting all this hate and everything. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? He literally lives in that area, man. He grew up with these thugs. So you don't think he may have an idea on how to play it? And shoot, he looked crisp and clean, man, with no caffeine, walking in the suit like, wake up. I want that boy on my team in a minute. You must be out your mind.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf is
what,
legit.
You can call me Joker, says Lawrence Fishburne, Abu Nas.
Oh, I can roll with that too. Man. That's true. I've been wanting to get on here for a minute. But you brought me 30 minutes out, man, and Film Gob, I'm bringing it, man. You already know I'm bringing it. These people, when they see me, they know that it's going pop off. And I know a couple of these.
Boo, let me ask a question real quick.
Yeah, go right ahead, brother.
Lady Jenevia, I want to ask you a question. Did you like Birds of Prey?
First of all, can everybody see and hear me now?
Yes, we can.
I had to borrow a laptop that's not mine because this one is newer than my old last on its leg laptop that's over there. So I don't know what I missed since I left. I didn't even have
Ask her again.
What has been covered since I left?
It was just
when I
Abu Nas
left,
going
you
off.
were trying to ask me about Ray talking about Joss, and now I have no idea where we're at. So.
Yeah, you can go on. we can continue with that because we've not had a chance to talk much about it. So Joss Whedon's his panel at Comic-Con got cancelled. At first I thought, is this a joke? But it actually did. So and then Ree Fisher, he was continuing to slam and call out Joss Whedon. So how did you feel about that?
Well, I think that it's a turning point in the industry, and I think it's a turning point outside of the industry as well. As we can see, if you look on Twitter, because Twitter is actually posting about people that have continued to protest, whereas maybe a lot of news outlets don't want to cover that unless there's violence that they can sell adverts off of. But that's none of my business. So and I mean, like, I'm not trying to divert from the conversation. I think it's relevant to bring this up. But just today, I saw on Twitter that one of my Twitter mutuals, I don't know why he followed me. Don't ask me. Maybe it's like a Japanese to Japanese thing. But Peter Shinkota from Daredevil spoke about, like, really horrific racism on Daredevil, where a Marvel producer, Jeff Loeb, I think that's how you say his name, had outright stated to the writers, don't write for Nobu, don't write for Gao, even though the writers had ideas and they wanted to do them, but ultimately it's not their call because they're the writers. They don't have that position of power within the hierarchy of how the show gets made. And that astounded me, like the fact that he actually said that it was something so blatantly expressed. So, you know, Joss Whedon, like, I know that that's the main topic of conversation, particularly in regards to the DCEU and fans of Zack and Justice League and all of that. But this is not about just one person abusing their power. This is about a whole world that is full of people that abuse their positions of power. And oftentimes that abusive tendency is why they're able to get to those levels of power in the first place. Because oftentimes you have to have a disregard for others, not to get too nerdy about it, but, you know, my academic background is in psychology. And I mean, we learned in plenty of our lectures that if you have a lack of empathy for others, you're probably gonna have a decent chance of thriving in business. So, and there was just that other guy, the guy in charge of all the CBS shows that got outed and fired for being super abusive and, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to avoid talking about Joss Whedon. I'm making the point that this is not just about Joss Whedon. So from my understanding of what Ray said on the panel is that it has taken him this long to talk about it because what he was doing was gathering information, gathering contacts of people that would be willing to speak if they would be able to stay anonymous. I'm not going to pretend to know more about this than I do. I only know what Ray said. The panel is up. Even if people try to spin his words, the panel is up. You know, this is not an interview that is happening in a hotel room. That's where junkets happen, by the way. I know because I've been to some. And, you know, everybody can go check the receipts because the receipts are on YouTube. So
Receipts?
I'm sorry. Every time I start talking, I go on a tangent. Really sorry.
It's something that you're passionate about, and you have. I mean, the way you speaking on it. Well, then, pleasure to meet you. By the way, this is the first time I'm meeting you.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you.
The way you speaking it like, you know, you're speaking for a lot of other people that probably either lived it, breathed it, and it's pretty much like on the background. So now you got Ray Fisher just basically blowing the spot up, and it's like, well, pick your poison, because I got the receipts, the panel got the receipts. The haters have still got their little imaginary receipts. Everybody got receipts out their ass. So at the end of the day, when it really comes down to it, when somebody's going to actually pull the plug on Mr. Wheaton, then you're going to see all of that come out. But it's going to take a little time. The game just started, you know?
Exactly, the game just started. But Lady Jenevia, sorry, did you like Birds of Prey?
That's where we're going now with the comments?
That's where we left off. So I thought I'd help out Fatal.
It was me. I was the one to ask you.
These are Birds of Prey haters, Jenevia. That's why
I never
Deb, you like Birds of Prey?
I never said I liked it either.
I mean,
God damn, I just streaked on that shit. Yeesh.
There haven't been that many cinematic releases, but even so, I love that film. And I said, like, I just recently did a DCEU tier list. It was just something I did for fun. That's not normally the type of video that I make, but yeah. Well, anyway, I won't get into why I made it, but yeah, like I gave it top marks. But I like. Here's the thing. I like all except for that one unmentionable release.
You gave it top what?
I like all of the DCEU.
What's your score?
I'm not that
What's
person.
your score for the
Damn, even Shazam?
What?
Even Shazam?
Stop. Anyway, we're moving on, right?
That seems to go.
How are you, Matthew?
I'm good, guys. How you guys doing? I was just listening to Lady Genevieve's talk about producers and behind the scenes. I thought it was very interesting. She had a lot of good points about empathy and things like that.
Genevia.
Is it Genevieve?
Genevia.
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 Sorry, I apologize.
Everybody don't butcher her name. We need to be banned, bro.
Look, man, I'm up here trying to listen to y'all pronounce the name so I don't fuck it up. I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, okay, if we're gonna talk about like people being abusive in positions of power, like I don't have any horror stories the way, you know, whatever Ray is insinuating about stuff that happened, and I'm not saying that what he's saying isn't true. I'm just saying that he's not saying everything because you know, there's due process. But I will say that I've been in situations where people thought that they could pressure me into doing what they wanted because they thought like, oh, well, this is a small person. This is a person who is insignificant and doesn't have the power to disobey what I want them to do in this media setting. And I'm fine. Like, it's not like a Me Too. It's not like that, but it's just a general tendency for people to, you know, think that they can get away with stuff. It's like, that's why people are protesting right now on the most extreme end of that. That's why people are protesting right now, and they should be.
Yeah,
So.
no, Matt. Before you say, Matt, before you talk, I want to do it. Like,
Before Matthew goes on, Fat Steven Seagal beat up Ryan Johnson. Thank you for your super.
What up, Fat Steven Seagal?
That Steven Seagal is that dude,
boy,
baby.
That's being our boo boy right there.
Putting hands on bastards. I love it.
I got receipts for Centrum 50+. I don't know what that means. What does that mean,
that
guys?
like the medication thing?
No, he's basically talking about me. That's an inside joke for us in the Dark Council.
Yeah, we were talking about vitamins one night.
Yeah.
Nicotina, how much time have we got left?
I've got plenty of time. Why do you want me to go?
No, don't go, brother. Don't go. You should be hanging out with us.
Phil Gob got kind of mean during this live stream. When you ready to leave, sir, I want you to go. Bye.
I just want to make sure we need to. Do we need to stop before another panel comes on, or?
I lost track of the schedule. Well, just keep going, and I'll check it out. I think we're fine though.
All right.
Hey, what happened to Kojay?
Yes.
Where
Kojay's gone?
I don't know.
Kojay, come back, bro. You left with Abu Kane?
Kojay, come back!
Abu got that effect on people. When he come on the stream, people leave.
I'm just saying, man. I'm trying. Like I said, I'm trying to get this to be a party. We talking about the raid thing and everything else. I mean, yeah, it's all fucked up and all that, but but we already know what the deal is. You know, let that shit marinate for a little bit. Already, Josh Whedon is already panicking in his hidey hole and all that other. Like I said, he pulled the plug on his panel, so he's home chilling. where he needs to be, you know, fall back and let the real players play. You know, it's time to have these people have some fun, man. You know, let's what other topics we get into, because I wanted to actually expand on. Remember the song I did when I ended your show, Fatal?
Yes, sir.
The thing is that I actually I did a remix and extended it, and I wanted to test it out here. You know. But I'm trying to figure out what's the best time, because y'all brought me in on the 30-minute mark, and I kind of like planned it out. So the 3 that I got on your show, I had 3 ready for Film Gob, and I told you, Gob, I was gonna blow this up. You was gonna get the special treatment. Well, I don't know how many people you got. What happened, babe?
Abu, only Gob knows. Only Gob.
Right, only Gob forgives.
Gob has decided that you're going to get 1 rap.
Just one?
Yeah, just one, sorry. So, Matthew,
Yeah.
How are you doing? How are you doing? Give us your thoughts on anything you want to talk about on JusticeCon. How about the Zack Snyder panel? Did you have a chance to see that?
I did see that. I do want to touch on something Jenevia just said, which is very important that I don't want to like us to bypass, which is she had a very good point, and Ray brings up a good point because Ray said a lot on his panel. I think a lot of people didn't see it, but was very interesting is that he did talk about being casted for Justice League, but he was in BVS. So let that kind of simmer in people's heads that they were shooting Justice League while they were shooting Batman Superman. But at the same time, she has because I producer that actually were like
did he freeze?
Commercial,
Right on.
make commercial like that. Sure.
You're breaking up, Matthew. You're breaking up.
I hear his
apologize.
sounds, but okay, there we go.
So I had a producer who would literally tell us to make sexual references to the clients to make them feel comfortable, so that if there was a female client, they would send me in because I was nicer looking, and then I would, and I didn't do that. Like I'm not a salesman, but I had to sell because that was part of your job. When you make commercials, you have to sell. But those things really do happen where producers really, in a way, depending on the person or the production, they really do happen. And there's really nothing you can do, because if I would have said something, I would have got fired. I would have had no income. I would have been broke and poor, trying to find job to job. So those things really do happen. But on Ray's case, whatever happens is his position. I can only speak on mine, but that's why I stand behind Ray, because those things happen.
He's back.
Like, I sued my producer for the things that happened, and I won my case. But at the same time, not to get too serious about it, but Jenevia has a good point, is that these things really do happen in the business, and depending on what part of the facet you are, there's a lot of people that misconstrued empathy with sympathy, and when you do that, what you're ultimately doing is you're basically trying to sell your way through emotional feelings, but you can tell the individual has no empathy, and they care more about making product and money than they do about the human emotion. And for me, I find that very there's a thin line. But I did want to give away shirts, and that's why I came on here.
Shirts?
I had a shirt to give away.
Oh, he's frozen.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Yeah, I don't even hear the voice.
For once, it's not me glitching.
And look, not like
There we go.
It's me.
he just moved.
It's like
The
stop
question
motion
was
animation.
simple. The question was simple. It was, what did Deborah Snyder fail at when she was applying for a job as an assistant? What did she fail at? So if one of the people in your esteemed guests, or not your guests, but your followers in the chat can answer that question, what did she fail at when she was applying for a job?
I know the answer. What up, drunk 3PO? Dark Council is in the building.
Oh wow, my brother's in the house. Yep, Dark Council member. I'm trying, brother. I'm trying to keep the crown on my
And
head.
I got her name right, Jenevia. Got her
Salute
name.
my brother over here supporting us, doing the Snyder Cut thing.
It's taken a while for someone in the chat to get the right
That's
answer.
because
but I
Matt
think-
give the hardest questions in the world.
It wasn't that hard. She said she failed at one thing. She
Yeah,
failed at one
I've got
thing.
winner. Give me a minute. Who was it? It was
There it is.
El Capi DCM.
El Capi got it.
Hey, it's my homie.
She failed at typing. That's correct. If you DM me or email or mail Film Gob, he'll push you my way, and then I'll get your information and I'll send you a free
Matt,
shirt.
I'm upset with you, bro,
Calligraphy.
because I'm upset with you, bro. My DMs is full of people. They said, well, you had that Matt guy on there. I wanted a shirt. Why, Fatal J, I didn't get a freaking shirt? He should have did more giveaways. No, I'm just kidding.
He wants a shirt. He
That was a
wants
joke, bro.
a shirt. That guy right there.
Yeah, that's who really wanted a shirt.
I'll give you a shirt. You got a shirt. Film Gob, I don't want to hold you up. I know you got a busy panel, so I'll let you guys be. You guys have fun. And I'll check you guys later. Thank you again.
Salute
for
you,
the
brother.
invite.
All
I
right, Matt.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right. Thank you, Matt.
Dang, Film Gob, you just want one rap from Abu?
Like I said, I know the people in the chat is a little bit miffed.
The people in
but
the
this
chat, they've been.
this is Film Gob's house, man.
My
gotta
DMs are going nuts right now.
Yeah, I'm getting a little something on my phone too, because I advertised we was gonna have a party before I got here, and I'm bringing people into your thing. Now you kind of like shut it down. And it's like, the fuck is this all about,
bro? Okay. You got people beating out there. They knocking on my door. I need some more of that Abu Nas. I need some more of that Abu Nas.
But it's all. I mean, it's all good, man. We in the brothers.
Abu Nas raps. I love it.
We in the building. We in my man's house. I gotta follow his rules. And like I said, whatever I don't do, you already know the Dark Council is gonna be live on Tuesday, and we're gonna have the Aussie team. So if I can't, because I worked hard on this. You understand what I'm saying? So if I can't do it, I'll pass it over to the Dark Council. So you just gotta wait a couple of days, and you know how I'm gonna lay it out. The Snyder Cut heads is gonna be rewarded. So trust me on that.
Tell you what, Abunas, when I do my next Collision Talk podcast, you'll be the guest, and you can do as many raps as you like.
Oh, my man! All right, I'm holding you to that, Gob. I'm holding you to it.
Yes. So Fat Steven Seagal beat up Ryan Johnson again with the $2. He says this is towards more bandwidth for Matt. So more bandwidth for his Wi-Fi. Thanks, Steven Seagal, says Lightcast. Let's see. So, Nicotina, how about you? Is there anything about the JusticeCon panels today that caught your interest? Do you have a chance to check them out?
So far, I think all of them have been really good. All the different panelists have given their own kind of insight and their own experiences in working with Zach or doing different things that, surrounding his work. And I just think the whole convention in general has been great. Hey, what's up, man? I just think the whole thing in general has been just phenomenal. And I've been so happy with the turnout. And, every panel they have on there, they have a large number of viewers, which is great. And it just shows the support that we all have for Meg, the Nerd Queens, and everything that they put together. And plus, having you guys on Crisis, it's just a beautiful thing. It just shows everyone that no matter who we are, we're all going to work together because we all feel the same way about the same thing, and that we're all here to support one another.
The ladies did their thing with Zack Snyder, so I was very happy. Because I know that one of them, was trying so hard because the chat was relentless. They wanted what they wanted. And she did a great job just trying to, appease the crowd, but at the same time, she kind of knew in the back of her head that Zack Snyder can't say but so much. You understand what I'm saying? He came as a courtesy for all of us because he knew, listen, if it wasn't for the fans, we wouldn't be here. So I at least got to show my face. But I know all the good stuff he's going to drop is going to drop at the DC, at the fandom. But but you know how we are as fans. We like, well, come on, we can't wait, we need it. And it's like, okay, I have to navigate to it. So she did an incredible job. It's stressful as it could be because you don't want to piss off the fans, but at the same time you want to. So that was a tightrope. I don't even want to be a part of
everything. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
That was crazy.
That must have been tough, for all three of them.
But they did great. But then again, I'm hearing people giving them hate behind that. I was like, I said, come on. I was like, we acting like we can't be satisfied with the fact that we had the boss on there for more than 30 minutes, talking about stuff. So what do you want? We're going to get him back in another month.
Yep.
And I need to just get through some comments here. JN, another $2 super chat.
What up, JN? That's my
JN.
boy. You know what?
Love Jen.
Kind of out of
He's
there,
the man.
This is how you know you do.
Shirt. Yes, she is. She is wearing that original.
This is how you know you do too much because sometimes I see that little cat.
Is that the shirt from the SnyderCon?
Yeah, the SnyderCon original.
Yeah, I was there. I was front row at all 3 days.
Oh my God, I'm so jelly. I'm jelly of you. Oh,
like all the panels I posted on YouTube because I had my phone like this the whole time I was just filming. Like this. Right? I was just filming it. Well, because I didn't know. Like I wasn't sure. They'd never done it before. So
I'm filming
No, it's a true story. I was right next to her the third day.
He was next to you, right?
She's on it.
Man. I would kill to get that shirt.
But it's all good.
Nicotina, you was there too?
No, I wasn't there. I wish I was.
Me too.
Bro, if they have another Snyder Cut, I promise you I'm not missing it ever.
Shit.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
care how
right
far
there.
away it is. I'm gonna go there.
Because I'm gonna be chilling. I'm gonna be like Jenevia. You remember when I used to get your name wrong? It's just to be dope up in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm not missing it for the world. I promise.
Yeah.
I pay for your flight if you want to come, bro.
I'm down for it, man, because you know what I'm saying? Him, Larry Fong, everybody was in the chair. And of course, when Zack Snyder gave the iconic line, what was the iconic line? Wake the fuck up.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, that's the iconic line, man. Shut a hater up in a minute.
Yeah.
Lightcast is just reminding El Capi DCM. Please DM on Twitter or Instagram, and I will get you the info. So El Capi, you're the winner of that T-shirt. Geeks and Gamers Entertainment, my boy.
What's up,
Max is not a fan of him, but Geeks and Mad Max Mandalorian. He says, "I want to hear Film Gob rap." I'm not a rapper, but I could put something together.
There
What's
it
that,
is.
Jen?
Oh, that's
Legendary
beautiful. That is beautiful.
That's nice.
That's something to be proud of. It's
That's
like,
to get framed up too. She got
Yeah.
that jacket on.
That looked like that
Do it
was
again.
Friday.
Do it again.
I know she was smooth in that jacket too. Like,
I know.
I'm a celebrity right now.
She's like, by the way, I have this. Like, yeah.
You know how much that picture will go on eBay? Man, that's like $2,000
Shoot,
right
fuck
there.
it, eBay. And then wait till the Snyder Cut come out on HBO Max, and then we go to the premiere, and it's like, yeah, you see this? I was there at the beginning, kids.
I just want to say this real quick. Me and Abu Naz are big fans of Mr. Wes Ashley.
He's in the building. Oh,
in the
my
building.
brother.
That's my
And
boy.
Go deep.
Go deep.
is
Go
a dope
deep. I'm
film.
gonna be on the channel. I'm gonna be on the channel. We gonna set it up. It's gonna be epic, man. Mr. West.
Abu, you
I'm a
the one that put me
fanboy.
on- Abu, you was the one put me on to Mr. West. I like Mr. West, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, he gave old fat boy, across the pond, the ultimate smackdown. I had to retweet that on the humble.
Want to see a picture I've never showed anyone, or like I've never showed the internet.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Whoa, nice! Woo!
Oh, so you just gonna drop heat like that, huh?
Oh my goodness! You know what? She basically
just dropped
blowing
the
up
heat like
Twitter.
that?
She blowing up Twitter right now because somebody
Hold
gonna
on,
clip this
That was a
thing.
good
Hold on.
picture.
What else pictures you have? Just keep going.
If you show me Ben Affleck, Jenevia, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna start crying.
I haven't. I don't have a picture. Wait, hold on. Keep
wait.
talking. I'll be right back. Hold on.
She's just
Oh, she bringing the Ben Affleck
bringing the
picture.
big guy.
Oh man, this is gonna be crazy.
Is she
What's
bringing
Gonna
the
show up in a
picture?
Batmobile.
Bro,
Wake
if
the
she-
fuck up! It's
if she
like
show us a picture of her on set on Snyder Cut, I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro.
oh man.
God, I don't even want to know what she's gonna bring. I'm
She's
so
gonna
excited
say,
right
"Hey,
now.
now this right here, that's when I was standing next to the black Superman. This right here is the nightmare scene, and I'm gonna be like, man, hold on, slow your roll. Watch this. She got the Snyder Cut right
Oh
here.
boy, here we
She
go.
got the script.
Here we go.
She got the script. Watch this. She gonna say,
She coming back on putting on the headbands. It's like, I'm gonna blow this up, right? Oh, god damn! Can I get your autograph?
She the dope pictures.
I'm bracing myself for the Cavill one. I'm bracing myself.
No, I don't have any. I don't have pictures with him.
Oh.
But I do have.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
It's from the San Diego Comic Con signing. And,
Nice.
And then
Jenevia, why don't you frame all of that? Why didn't you frame all of it?
You should have
And
led
then-
with all this. My God.
and then I had Ray
incredible.
sign it too.
Oh man, that's what's
Yeah, I
up.
saw that Borg laugh.
Yeah, but it should be
Yeah.
framed. How come you didn't frame
Let me
it?
tell y'all something. Jenevia gonna make the ski mask come out. You got some valuable stuff right there, young lady.
I think I thought I had other stuff. Maybe it's in a different tube. I used to go to a lot of conventions, but now the conventions aren't happening because
Yeah.
people are stupid and don't want to wear their mask. We keep talking. Let me go look real quick.
Oh, she's
She
got more
some more
tubes.
heat.
She's got more.
More too.
Or more.
She gonna say,
It's like Zack Snyder. Keep giving us more.
She gonna say,
more.
she gonna say, this is very precious to me. This is the Snyder Cut script. Most people don't have it. I have it, and I just want you to see what I have right here.
All the
right
hate.
here,
All the-
Darkseid is gonna come out, and he's gonna kill everybody. And then in the next movie, we're gonna have the Justice League, and then they're gonna be Darkseid, and then we're gonna be happy. The movie is coming out.
But Jenevia better be careful, man. She throwing out all the gems. Newspaper gonna be next week. Genevia's house was robbed. All Snyder Cut memorabilia stolen. Jenevia in a quote. If I find those bastards, I'm gonna jump on the Ezra Miller style.
Film Gob, look at Film. Film Gob looking at us like I'm never inviting them on my ever again.
Come on, Gob, you should already know.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, you got the Shazam.
Shazam with all the autographs.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go. Everything was taken except the Shazam stuff.
Look at that.
Abu Nas not a fan of your boy.
I ain't a fan of that bastard. I ain't a fan of. He's a punk. As a matter of fact, I'll never forget it. Hey, y'all guys want the release the Snyder Cut? Yeah. Nah, I want it too. Nah, I'm lying. Shit, it don't exist. Yeah, you didn't think we forgot about that? And that's why you laying low, you little punk ass bastard. Your little Shazam movie was alright, but it wasn't all that.
He thought that was so funny on that stage.
He really was thinking it was funny. He really was thinking it was funny. That's why I'm like, yeah, you better not show your monkey ass over to the real convention. Yeah, because we gonna look at you like.
Listen.
All right.
Tim Gob said, "Back to Justice Con, please."
Back to Justice. Jenevia, I just want to say, I think everything you had there was gold. And thank you for sharing that with us. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I've like randomly had them pop up in different videos, but like nobody's watching my fucking channel, so.
I watch your channel.
They
What
will
are you talking
now.
about?
Yeah, they will
I
now
love
after
your
you
channel
showed us
on my
all the
channel.
goods.
I love your stuff. Keep going, Jenevia.
Shit.
I
That's
just
like-
subscribed.
Genevieve, your content is more, I think, is suited for like a lot of Reddit groups, DC Reddit groups. I think would appreciate your content.
I don't understand. I've never been on Reddit. I don't understand how it works. And like, I thought that I saw in a video that you're not even supposed to promote your own stuff on Reddit. You're supposed like you'll get down. I don't know what that means. Like you'll get downvoted if you try to self promo, and that other people have to promo you.
No.
And I'm like, okay, well then I'm not gonna waste my time trying to figure out.
Reddit is complicated, but it's dope because you got to build your reputation up already. I got a good reputation on Reddit, but one thing can mess your reputation up. A lot of people don't really rock with Reddit.
Why does Reddit sound like some ultra secret? You know what I'm saying? Like little group that if you really want to be hardcore, you go to Reddit.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with it. I just don't understand it. Sometimes I'll look at one of my videos analytics and I'll see that it got some traction there, but like I don't even know how to find wherever it was posted.
Like what it really means when it's on there. Yeah. It's
so
something totally different.
Like,
yeah.
okay, thank you for the traffic and
Jenevia, everybody asking for your link of your YouTube page.
It's Lady Genevia. It's right there.
Well, if you just type in Lady Genevia, it pops right up.
Look here, if you dumb like me, you ain't gonna be able to spell that. I couldn't remember I asked you before the stream how to spell it because I'm special like that.
Yeah, right now I'm in the middle of doing like little short video review essay type things, just revisiting each episode of The Boys as a countdown to season 2 because I love that show and I'm really excited.
Oh, that show's
about it.
amazing.
That's
amazing
the best show on TV, hands
Good
down.
comic book show.
It's really good.
Yeah, but yeah, I love your show.
Just want to get
quick.
to no. Stop, Fatal, stop. So, Fat Steven Seagal, he says, Genevieve, did Momoa let you grate cheese on his abs?
I mean,
That
I don't know
actually-
if the chat wants me to like play into the joke or actually talk about like meeting.
Just say
Jason
yes.
Momoa.
Yes.
Just say
Film
yes.
Gob, all I'm
Just
gonna
say
say, Film Gob, all I was gonna say is Kojay is Zack Snyder. Dang, you don't want me to tell his secret? You don't want me to tell the secret that Lord Kojay is Zack Snyder. Look at his features, bro. Abu Nas, you see it? That's Zack Snyder right there. Look at him real good.
Are you serious?
Who are you
No,
talking
now you got me all like,
That's all I was gonna say, Film Gob, is that's Zack Snyder right there.
It's Zack Snyder. I know it. I know it is. He's hiding.
I think
In
I'm a
plain
bit too
sight.
brown.
Well, he's doing a great job, like, just downgrading the mansion to an apartment and throwing all the other goodies up there to really make it to sell like I'm one of you guys,
Well, me?
Yeah, you might be Zack Snyder, man. So if you are, put us all in
He's
the movie.
40 minutes that way in Pasadena.
Oh, okay. But still, get with him and put us all in the movie.
If I could, I would. I'll unite the 7.
Film Gob got that look like the next video I make, Fatal J is gonna be.
Appreciate the compliment, though.
Oh wow, who's
that?
James Wan.
James
wow,
Wan.
nice.
He's
Wow.
like basically the only celebrity I've ever met that's close to my height. So love that.
Wow.
Love that. And I love him.
Well, he did a
James
great
Wan
job
is
with Aquaman. And like I said, I big up James Wan because he was the only one.
Patty
Yeah, Patty Jenkins. Yeah, he was the one that went with Zack Snyder. Him and him had meetings, and it was like, let's put Aquaman close to your vision of what the Justice League was supposed to be. So kudos to James Wan for having the presence of mind to have the meetings with the boss to kind of like, have everything cohesive with his film. Now I can actually watch Zack Snyder's Justice League knowing that I can go straight into the segue with Aquaman and even Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? Everything is connected now.
I like how he said that, Abu. He said the Aquaman is after Snyder cut.
Mm-hmm.
And Wonder Woman is before. I like how he's setting that up like that. But then what threw me off, though, he said the movie's not connected. Remember, he said that.
I think what he also meant too is that it probably better connects to the theatrical cut because that's what it was basically made after. But I mean, I still think it's going to connect regardless. But I mean, if you see Mera and Volko in his cut, they're going to look very different. They're going to have armor on, hair is down. So some of the the continuities are there, but not quite as the same as you would see her in Aquaman, which is the next movie. So. Did she take all her armor off and then go follow him, to where his dad lives?
Mm-hmm.
I just came across, I think earlier today, I just came across one of Zack Snyder's old Vero posts where he showed the picture of Willem Dafoe. I was like, oh yeah, Willem Dafoe's going to be in this shit. So we've still not seen Willem Dafoe. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest drops too. When he released those photos of Willem Dafoe and that whole scene in Atlantis, I mean, to me, that was one of the biggest bombs that he dropped because that was a scene that nobody really knew about. It was only a rumor that Willem Dafoe was filmed in the movie. No one actually had footage of it or a photo of it. And when that was put out, it was huge because that was just a huge mystery that was actually answered by him. Like, yeah, guess what? He was in the movie. That one, and then the Martian Manhunter storyboard.
You think Willem Dafoe's thing will be more fleshed out in Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because that whole scene that he had,
Zack doesn't waste talent.
Exactly. That scene that he had with Mera, that whole thing was a reshoot. It was supposed to be Volko talking to him with Mera and them in the background, like what? But it's supposed to be Volko is the one who comes to him and talks to him, and which makes more sense because he knows who he is.
That's dope, bro. Because I'm a big Kung Fu fan. I love ninja stuff, but I always looked at William Dafoe character as a sensei to Aquaman. So I would like to see more of him as in that mentorship, and I want to see his skills too when he fighting, because I'm pretty sure he can fight better than Aquaman. I want to see some of that. I want to see more of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we have exhausted all the topics of discussion.
Wait, can I say something?
We got about a half hour left.
So
I'm still waiting for the Ben Affleck pictures. I'm
No, but when I did meet him at the signing, I don't remember what I said, but I think I just said something complimentary and polite because those signings are super rushed. And he called me sweetheart because, he's from Boston. So, like, they talk like that. And I was just beside myself. But you have to remember that this was before the film came out. So I didn't know.
Wait a minute, BDS?
Yeah.
BDS?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that he was about to be my favorite Batman. I was just like being nice because I know how to make the most of those signings. But anyway, what I wanted to say about Aquaman is that I love that when they were developing him as a character, not just in terms of who he is, but his design as a character. The fact that they incorporated Jason's tattoo, because that tattoo is actually a traditional tattoo, because Jason is Native Hawaiian, and he's the first big like Native superhero, the first big Pacific Islander superhero, and that tattoo is actually his family crest, like Jason's family crest. So I love that when you actually see Jason without the armor or any of the costumes, the way they've designed his tattoos, it's like they built off of that. And I love that because it just adds a whole other dimension to how he can be heroic to a group of people that don't normally get to see themselves as like the front and center star of the show, the superhero. And I thought, and on top of that, the fact that that was the first DCEU film to hit $1 billion at the box office, it was just such a big, you know, in your face to every like old school executive that has ever said that people of color do not make money at the box office. It's like, you want to try that again?
Yeah, exactly. You know, and this is the character that talks to fish for all the decades that Aquaman been in existence. He was pretty much the punchline, but I don't give a fuck. And then with the Super Friends back in the 70s, I was rolling with Aquaman. I kind of like this little demeanor when he just stands there, pose for a little bit, and they set him off on the mission, and he's just swimming in there, and he's like, you know what, get the fish going, you know, help out, this, that, whatever. But he was the cool dude in the back that didn't say much and was always on the ball. I said, that's my Aquaman right there. So you know what, Jason Momoa, you did it. You did it. Now nobody can look at Aquaman the same again.
I still don't know to this day how did they make Aquaman dope. Like, I'm in my head trying to figure it out. I wouldn't have been able to do it. Most directors wouldn't have been able to do it, but James Wan put it off, bro.
Yeah, but it still goes back to Zack Snyder. He's the one that cast him. Pretty much, he was already big in Game of Thrones. He already had a couple of movies under his belt, but something in Zack said, you know what, the way his appearance is and the way his physicality, you didn't really have to do much with him. And I thought that was genius on Zack's part. It's like, I'm casting someone as Aquaman that when you look at him, you know he ain't no punk. You know he ain't gonna have the blonde hair and just stand there and just pose. He's gonna be physical in things that he does. It sells itself.
He didn't have to prove himself to the general audience. Like, he already had the look of just a savage badass.
Right.
So at that point, he was just based on how good the movie was, and the movie was good.
And you know what? Yeah, not even excluding Justice League trash ass movie. I'm talking about in BVS when he came out the water. That was your first glimpse on Aquaman and the way he looking at the thing.
Bro, you see how his eyes was glowing?
Right. I like the glowing eyes. Myself personally.
I did too, bro. It was dope.
You know,
I also want to add something if you don't mind.
Just want to say one quick thing, Kojay. You know, I can probably imagine Jeff Johns in his office when Jason Momoa, right? Dark, kind of brown-skinned Polynesian, and Jeff Johns must have been like, "Curse you, Snyder! I wanted a blue-eyed."
Yeah, well, you know, everybody can't get what they want. So Jeff Johns, go, you know, get out of here and go play with Stargirl and CW, man. That's where you fucking belong. You don't belong as an executive. You belong as a little producer.
One more thing, Matija Jovic, thank you for your super chat. He says, Jason Momoa said that the Aquaman is the direct continuation of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Is that still...
That's actually what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Because now that we have this statement that Aquaman is more related to the theatrical cut, but if you rewind back maybe a year or so ago, maybe last summer, I forgot when, I really appreciate now when... Jason Momoa was asked where does Aquaman take place? Where does it begin? You know, in the storyline, in the timeline. And Jason Momoa was like, in Zack's cut. And then he talks about that scene where he's talking to Volko and takes off. But whether it was connected or not, he brought up Snyder Cut. He went to Zack Snyder. He didn't go to anything else. So whether it was planned to be connected or not after Snyder Cut, which we can go in discussion, but even if it's not canon, he still promoted Zack Snyder and gave love to the cut that it exists and it was there from a long time ago.
But just the fact that he said it
Exactly.
Because you got to understand, he's the actor. You don't think that he was involved in some of the talk, especially when James Wan probably sitting back with him. It's like, yeah, I talked to Zach, all that bullshit that fucking Joss Whedon did. But you know what? We ain't worrying about that. We're going to sneak in his version of the movie in Aquaman, and these dumbass executives ain't gonna know it because all they see is dollar signs. Don't worry, we get this under the radar, and that's exactly what they did.
Exactly.
Wonder Woman was still right before all the bullshit happened. So yeah, salute to James Wan. That man is Nostradamus. He did the damn thing.
Hell yeah. And Jason Momoa giving props to Zack Snyder from the beginning all the way up to now.
That's
true. Hell yeah.
Well, when it comes to Aquaman, I mean, I'm low-key giving away. I did a whole video essay on Aquaman months ago, and nobody watched it. So I mean, I'm just repeating the points that I already made. But like, I'll
watch the video now.
Yeah,
watch the video now
because I'm on the chat and whatever. We're all here. I love that Jason specifically chose Temuera Morrison to play his dad, and like the first time I ever met Jason Momoa, like not the can I have a selfie type of, because the first time I ever met Jason Momoa, it was one of those like, can I have a selfie, thanks, bye, and you don't actually talk. But the next time was when I got him to sign that poster, the BBS one, and when I did that, I said, because that signing was so rushed because they were trying to get everybody through, but I was efficient because I know how, I've been to a lot of cons, I know how they work. So I was speaking very quickly, and I was saying to Jason, like, thank you so much for casting Temuera Morrison, because initially I was really upset when I found out that there weren't going to be more Polynesians in the film, because I originally thought, they're going to have it's just going to be like a giant ensemble of Polynesians. But, I love Temuera Morrison. He's amazing. And I'm so glad that you got him into the film. And he was just like, and you could tell he was really touched that I brought him up. And he was just like, I love him. And it was so great, and when you look up the interviews from that press tour and you hear them talking about each other, I mean, Jason specifically says that Temuera Morrison, specifically in the New Zealand, I think it was a New Zealand film, Once We're Warriors, that was the film that Jason watched where he felt like he, as a Polynesian kid, could get into acting, and he was so like moved by how powerful that performance was, to have it come full circle where Jason hits like the biggest peak of his career to date, and he gets the guy who inspired him to play his dad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got so like the layers to that. It's just so great.
Aquaman's dad is Jango Fett, so
exactly.
you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that. Jango Fett was badass until Mace Windu cut his life short. But you know what? Because I heard Mr. West put down black people talk different. You probably talk about me, brother, but you already know what it is, man.
No, they talking about me. I got a southern accent.
Wow, but you in Texas, man. Everybody got southern accents.
I had to correct the way I say certain things. Like, I used to say, instead of Green Lantern, I said Green Lantern. And people thought that was the funniest thing in the world.
You know what? Sometimes I make the mistake and say that too. Green Lantern. If I'm talking fast, Shout out to Ryan. Here we go. Shout out to Ryan Reynolds. Hope you come back with Green Lantern. The DCEU. Look at all the haters now. Like, oh, you bastard.
But what's everyone's kind of thoughts on that? Do we want to see Ryan Reynolds back, or?
You know what? I'm all for it. Just for shits and giggles. You know what, Fatal? You don't have no imagination, man. Bring back Ryan Reynolds. Stop bullshit. Let him beef up a little bit. I mean, then put the jokes to the side. He could probably plays on it.
The best actor, the best character that Ryan Reynolds can play is Ryan Reynolds. And the only reason why he did a good job for Deadpool is because Deadpool was designed to be like Ryan Reynolds.
And you know what? It's all good. But I'm not crapping on the movie, because like I said, the movie was not bad.
You're gonna be looking at me like, I actually like Ryan Reynolds. Please stop talking about him, sir.
Never met Ryan Reynolds, and
he sounds like a great guy to hang out with, to be honest with you. And like,
he's pro Snyder Cut.
Yeah, he supported the Snyder Cut on the low. I'm sorry. Anybody that supports this shirt right here, you my peoples. You my peoples. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had no thing for the movie. You wasn't a part of it. You just supported the man as an artist and as a director. You know, you probably heard the rumblings behind the scenes of all the bullshit that went down. And so, yeah, he said, come on, let us see it. And everybody rallied to him. Not like that bum-ass Zach Levi. Yeah, it doesn't exist. You're laughing at the stage, breaking people's hearts, man.
Okay, I think you don't know anything about Zachary Levi because, like, if you've been in the trenches of the Comic-Con scene, Zach is like, he's really into all of that, and he was like the leader of, he created Nerd HQ. He's like an overgrown child, and I say that with love. Like, so I don't know. I'm not going to speak about whatever this drama is because I don't fully know all of what
the videotape is there. I mean, I understand what you're saying, and
I'm just saying that he's a very like goofy guy, but he genuinely never means any harm. Like, he created Nerd HQ specifically, like similar to how SnyderCon was this event where you could just like hang out with fans. Nerd HQ was the same thing, except it was it started many years ago, and it was a non-profit, and he would do all these things where like all of the money would go to Operation Smile. So like, I'm just letting you know.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure he's
good. He could be good. He could be good with. He could be good with the charities. Let me tell you something. He could be good with the charities, and be like Willy Wonka to the kids. That's not my concern. My concern is that you a grown ass man. You're going to be on the damn screen. People got the videotape. You said what you said. I'm not that, like I said, you ain't a child. You could have easily said, you know what? I don't know nothing about the Snyder Cut. I don't have any say in it. But as a director, hey man, whatever the wind blows, I'll support it. And left it alone. You tried to have a joke at the man's expense. That's what I see. So I'm not giving them no pass on that. But keep doing the charities, man. You good with that? Stop trying to play these grown-ass people like they kids. Y'all know what y'all talking about.
Are you going to ask me to leave again?
Please.
Cedric DeDecker with the, I don't know what kind of currency that is, so it's 549. Best line from Zach yesterday. The cut we are finishing right now was done in February 2017. Big finger up to all. It doesn't exist, people. That's true. I mean, hey, but that was a while ago that I came out.
That was their whole tagline throughout the whole 3 years. And like I said, campier. I swear to God, man, it's like all these big YouTubers that had, and like I said, Film Gob exposed each and every one of them. And now look at them. They disappearing right now. But the way that Film Gob did it, he used their entire video filmography against them. So now when they trying to backpedal, especially what Campy was doing, and it's almost like, I said to myself, just before Zach made the announcement, he flat out said, listen, whatever little assembly he had, put that out there. I mean, this is his actual words. Burnett was right next to him.
Who was that?
Who is that?
Andy Muschietti.
Oh my God! Jenevia, you had my heart stop because I thought that was Ben Affleck at first, and you was kind of shocked.
No. I will say that much.
No, I saw the shades. I was like, oh shit, you got Ben Affleck and didn't tell me.
Like, oh, you mean this one?
Yeah, I thought she was gonna play it like that. Had my heart stop.
She's looking for it now. It's coming.
Obviously, I'm a big Ben Affleck fan, so
Yeah, no, my only encounter with Ben was at that signing, and he was very nice.
That's good. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Kojay, can you read that super chat, please?
Yes. Do you want Shazam/Shazam family in the Snyder Nightmare future? I personally do not want to see Snyder work with plush muscles. I hope they're dead.
I hope so too, bro. I hope they gone.
He said plush muscles.
I hope they gone too, bro.
Oh man, did you see at the end when they all formed? Yeah, I swear to God, I swear to God, they was gonna go into a dance routine. I thought that was gonna happen.
Hey, I'm down with that. Not really.
Oh man, yeah, I need some serious Zack Snyder shit. I've already dealt with 10 years of the Marvel movies with all the jokes and the bright lights and the pretty colors. Give me some drama, man. Give me something real.
That was the thing
Cedric.
with Shazam. He like you could see like his neck, and then all of a sudden like the suit like is like higher than his body. You know what I mean? He had a thick ass suit on. And it just looks super fake.
Yeah.
And I wish he could have done a better job with that.
What about the shoulders? You got those big shoulders. He'd move up. You'd be like football player all the time. It's like,
Shit,
he had those pads right there. Then when you see him in real life, it's like, hey, what's up? He's like me.
Shoot, the girls with the Shazam outfit, they was built too. It was like, wow, what the hell? Everybody went to the gym.
There it is. There it is.
Hey. That's a good picture. Good smile.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. This was one of those like you buy a selfie to take at the person's autograph table.
Right.
I had like a real camera with this light that's like this big screwed onto it. I was like, no. I was like, if this, I don't remember how much the selfie was, like $40 or $50 or whatever. You know, he's like,
oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, and I was like, if this is gonna be a $40 selfie, we're gonna have $40 lighting. And
I heard that.
Hey, that's how you
that's
do
what's
it.
up.
I just want to say, Cedric said the best line from yesterday was the one that Zack Snyder said about, his cut was finished in February 2017. My favourite quote from Snyder yesterday was when he said, I would rather burn my film down than have any scene from the theatrical
Oh my
cut.
God, I love it. I love it, Zach. I'm sitting up there giggling like a schoolgirl. He's screaming on Joss. He's screaming on everybody. It's like, dude, don't you ever break bread in the same sentence of anybody's work with my own. My own is at the top of the tier, baby. That other stuff that was filmed, it's garbage tier, man. Mustache, Cavill, red-faced, alcoholic Ben. You know what I'm saying? scared Flash. Cyborg don't get no love. Come on, man. We ain't in for all of that. But Joss did make Wonder Woman the focal point, and that was, when Mr. Cheeseburger on the other side of the world kept saying, "Oh, Zack Snyder put the Film Gob." Like I said, it's in Film Gob's mighty epic epic video. You gotta check it out. He said, Patty Jenkins and Joss Whedon, they're gonna really make Gal Gadot shine. Yeah, it was all about Gal Gadot, and he said, Zack Snyder, put Gal Gadot in the background so he can have his murder Batman. And I'm telling you, that boy was like religious with this shit. But it's all good, man. It's all good, Mr. Joe. I mean, I'll be pro Patty Jenkins too. Since she gave you a little plug on your lame ass channel, I'll be pro Patty too.
Kojay, what you got to say about all this?
About who? Joe?
Yeah.
Who's Joe?
Mr. Cheeseburger Corner.
Oh, I only know about from.
Yeah, you ain't know.
My style.
Yeah, you ain't know. He's the husband. He's the husband of Andy Sigmore. Yo, holla at your boy.
I'm the same way, man.
Oh.
He's not my style at all, and
yeah,
I don't
have much
agree
to
with
say.
anything that he does.
He has a nice beard.
A nice beard. Yeah, it looks terrible.
That shit look fake. They tried to ambush the Gob, man. They tried to ambush him on some BS, man.
God, that was terrible, man.
That was just rude.
The thing is, right, the longer time goes on, the more clips I can take from that stream, and I can prove them wrong. It's going to be fun. So
and Sigmore lying his ass off, talking about, we didn't really do that. I don't. I'm sitting up here like, you were part of the damn stream. You ain't see the tape.
They ganged up on you, Gob. They ganged up on you, and it wasn't right.
Don't worry, Nicotina, because I got the revenge. Abu, you remember when I went off on Andy Sidnor? And then he was like, guys, I promise you I'm going to turn a new leaf.
Yeah, on Ryan Kendall's channel.
Yeah, I went off on Andy Signor.
You and Lethal Lightning. Yeah. You and Lethal Lightning. I was the only one. And look at me, kids. Look at me. Do I look like I'm the psychiatrist in the shit? Let me tell you something. I was the one that was calm, cool, and collective. Yeah, I actually shocked myself. And I said, Mr. Sigmore, listen, I've tried to bless him with supreme wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. I tried to bless him. It did, like I said, it just went in 1 year. And he was saying, yes, Abu Nas, of course, yeah, I'm going to. All right, then, man. Just tell you, put your boy in check. That's all you had to do. You ain't gotta, ostracize him or what. Just put him in check. Because the way he was going off on the Snyder Cut fans, I'm not giving nobody a pass, man. Because you a YouTuber. You know exactly what you're saying. These fans don't care about you know, trying to make some any division. All we wanted to do was see the man's vision. That's all we wanted. Was that so much to fucking ask? Is that such an impossibility? Like the paying customers can't have something that they paid their money for. What's wrong with y'all? I mean, at least the corporate executives finally got the message. We couldn't even get that. We couldn't even get that. And then you made it seem like we was the problem behind it. You know, Film Gob is the one that set everything up, and he did it, but then again, now he low key falling in love with Gob. You know, oh, you got a sexy look, bro. You got a sexy voice, bro. I would have smacked the shit out you, dude. You a grown ass man. What's wrong with you?
Okay, all right.
Film Gob said,
Well, that's
stop.
the first honest thing he said. Film Gob does have a sexy voice.
I do.
So I'll give him that.
Yeah, but you said it in a complimentary, manly type way. This one was all in his feelings.
But let's
Okay,
get.
guys,
maybe
Justice
that's
Con
envy.
is going to happen, and it's going to be really fun. It's going on right now, and Justice Con is just incredible. And despite what we've been talking about, Justice Con is going to be super awesome today. It is awesome now.
Justice Con is over, man. Justice Con is over. They get made to get the latest people in there. Let me tell you something. I'm a type of person. I'm the chat. I'm the regular dude that's out in the street that don't have YouTube channels, that knows exactly what the deal is and is pissed out of his mind, and he got money and he want to throw it away. I represent them people. That's why people at the very least tell me, yo, Abu Nas, man, I like the honesty and how you keep it real, man. You don't get sitting up here playing no games and trying to play titty tap with nobody. No, I'm not. Because quite frankly, like I said, y'all guys may do this shit for a living. This is my hobby. This ain't my day job. I got a day job. I'm 25 years in my law firm. I'm looking at 30 years in a couple of years, and I'm at the retirement. My pension is set. I'm good.
Albo, you got like
what
a
I do
million.
now,
Albo, you got like 1 million subscribers. Stop that.
no, I don't. Dude, I've been here for over 2 years. I've been
Look up the super chat.
I've been suspended on Twitter 6 times, man. 6 times. You know why I got suspended? Because I'm fighting for y'all. I'm fighting for all of y'all.
Can I jump in for a second? It's not about, I don't know what you guys have been talking about for the last, I don't know how long. I've never heard of any of the people that you're yelling at. But
you're better off. You're better off.
But, Ray just quote tweeted a tweet about Peter Shinkoda, the guy who came forward from Daredevil, about what happened with the racism involving the Marvel producer.
Wait a minute. Wait, he was talking about Jeff Lowe?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ray quote tweeted a tweet of the clip of him saying that. And he said, our industry will not advance unless we are willing to speak the names of those preventing it from doing so. Thank you for standing up and speaking out, Peter Shinkoda. I stand with you. And yeah, and Peter replied.
Nice.
Nice, you know, allyship going on there.
But you know it's going to get even bigger, because from that tweet, there's going to be other people that's going to follow right behind it. You know, I mean,
honestly, because it seems like maybe not all of you have seen the clip of Peter saying what happened, but you can see at the beginning before he starts.
Right.
You can tell that he's thinking about it. He didn't go into that because it was a Save Daredevil event. That's what they were broadcasting for. They were going to talk about the show and, you know, the whole, you know, we talk about this, you know, project has had a movement, but that's also been a movement, maybe not as big, but it's still, you know, a movement. They care really about that show, and they're trying, you know, they want,
you know, unrelated to everything, Daredevil was one of the best shows they put out there on Netflix.
Yeah, but anyway, the point is that you can see on the stream that Peter, he was thinking about it. You could tell he was kind of like, I don't know, but then he decided to say it.
Yeah.
And you know, because this was not an allegation that anybody else had made about that show, like at least from somebody that has worked on it. There were a lot of Asian people who watched the show and had issues with the way certain Asian characters were handled, or the lack of material or the lack of quality for their material. But, you know, I think that what Ray's doing is important because it's not just about that one person. It's about all these other people in this industry that maybe now they'll feel like it's a little bit easier to say what is really going on and to name names. So.
And now with the COVID pretty much slowed everything up. So to come out and put this out there now, hopefully the cleaning can start, that process of really just cleaning out all the filth, and you're not going to get every single thing, but at the very least, you're going to get it in a way in which people are going to be aware going forward. This is not the move you're supposed to be making. The way you talk to certain people, that's not the way it's supposed to be. The way you trying to circumvent actors from having, you know, more to do because you hired them to do something, so utilize their potential, and you don't want to do that based off their race or whatever, or you just don't feel like you want to do it. Then, like I said, man, there has to be a better system in place, and I feel like that is coming, as slow as it is, but at least Ray Fisher got the ball rolling. At least somebody else on that side got the ball rolling, and it's going to happen. The change is going to happen.
But you all heard what Ray said in his panel, where he made the point that this was something that he's already been doing, and that he was at another job. He didn't specify what it was, and he got fired because he was trying to help the workers unionize, and he felt really guilty after he left because of the fact that there were other people that were also involved with trying to cause, you know, or to get the union going. And they had families to provide for, and he felt awful about that. And that's why his approach with this is to, you know, take a lot of the hits on himself. And he told the other Justice League cast members, like, no, you don't need to, I've got this. Like, but they also support him. And like, I would be interested to see how that develops if more of them are sharing their
Jenevia, take it from a person that's, I've been a union man for over 23 years. You know, I've been an organizer. I've been a union delegate for pretty much 19 of them. Forming unions.
Basically, what he's saying, he makes a lot of money.
Basically, with a union, it's all about the individuals. You understand? You cannot make nobody unionize if they feel like, but you try to give them the positives and the negatives, but the positive do outweigh the negatives because a company can't run without its workers. And if there's enough of them that they feel comfortable and don't fear that the employer will come and reprimand you or write you up or cut out your benefits and stuff. The thing in New York, where I work and where I live and I was born and raised, you know, unions and workers go hand in hand because we set up a system where we even help the employers with health coverage to alleviate that. But at the same time, there's a give and push. So where Ray was at, I mean, out in California, I don't even know how they get down. But for what I heard, it's a little bit, it's a little bit harder to really convince people to, you know what I'm saying? You got a job 1 minute, and now you're in a union where the boss don't like your union, and he's trying to shut it down, and you caught in the middle. And as much as Ray is such a big, he's a star. Even though he only got the Justice League movie and maybe a couple of other little movies, these 3 years that passed, he's a bona fide star in our eyes. You understand? So,
Abu, read the comment.
Jose M said, President Abu Nas rap time to close out the stream. Yeah, I got it ready.
Yes.
I got it ready.
Yeah, we're up against the Sean O'Connell stream, which starts pretty much like right now. And he's supposed to give us the word that Zach used that he wasn't able to share with us until today. So Abu Nas, if you can send us out with a rap,
do I got to get permission from Big Daddy Shaker.
Yeah. All right, so thanks everyone for coming on the stream. Fatal J, Nicotina, Kojay, Lady Jenevia, Abu Nas. Who else was here? Someone else. Matthew, thank you for coming on. What's it? Cedric, he says, what's shocking is that people after 2.5 years, the announcement, all info, etc., people still try to find idiotic excuses to hate on him and defend him.
True, so, speak, brother.
Good point. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Sean O'Connell's stream is starting, but over here, Abu Nas, take it away.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Abu Nas. Most of y'all guys know me. The stuff that I really wanted to put together, I'm going to give you the one that I put together when the announcement was made. And this is what really start everything off, and I am so proud of it, and I want to show it to you with the remix. So let's go on, get ourselves out of here like nobody's business in the right way. Let's do it. Oh yeah. That's right, people. soul. Love. You know, love for your brothers, love for your sisters in the Snyder Cut movement, and love for the cast that stood toe to toe with Zack Snyder, but love to the boss himself, you know, for finally getting the opportunity to get this thing going. And we're gonna help him with that. You understand? Ha-ha! Let's do it. All right now. Ha-ha! Are you ready, true believers? The Snyder Cut is back. Haters keep hating, but they running like rats. Hiding in the deepest, darkest, all they know. Mad at themselves cause they all lost control. How did it all happen under their watch? 3 years of screaming on this movie non-stop, saying that it don't exist, so move on. You have better luck seeing a unicorn. Man of Steel suck, BBS is trash. There's nothing for you here, so leave it in the past. Disrespect this work every way that they can. On Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. It's hard at first loving Zack Snyder's work. They say he drove the DCEU into the dirt, but he got back up, brushed the dirt off his shirt. His patience paid off, and now you know it's work. Oh my God! Yes, release the Snyder Cut. Yeah, boy, you know we waited long enough. Holy shit! You see these haters, they don't stuck. Holla back, cause you know we about to tear it up. Oh my God! Yes, release the Snyder Cut. Yeah, boy, you know we waited long enough. Holy shit! You see these haters, they don't stuck. Holla back, cause you know we about to tear it up. Yeah, Warner Brothers told Zack, yo, you need to stop. You all need to stop, baby. Warner Brothers told Zack, you all need to stop. Let's do it. Warner Brothers told Zack, yo, you need to stop. Ain't no way in hell that you're ever gonna rock. AT&T, the new boss on the block, said to Warner Brothers, yo, son, I think not. Turned to Zack and said, show me what you got. He showed them the movie and all their mouths dropped. They said, holy shit, this movie is top notch. Why the hell did we leave this on the lot? We need this badass film to see the light of day. HBO Max said, yo, send it my way. We'll make a teaser trailer at the end of May to let everyone know the film is on its way. The word got out quick, haters was having fits. They said it was a rumor, but they knew it was legit. Your reign is done, come join us in the sun. Understand that the fans of Zack Snyder won. Oh my God! Yes, release the Snyder Cut. Yeah, boy, you know we waited long enough. Holy shit! Yo, these haters stay on stuck. Holla back, cause you know we about to tear it up. Oh my God! Yes, release the Snyder Cut. Yeah, boy, you know we waited long enough. Holy shit! You see these haters stay on stuck. Holla back, cause you know we about to tear it up. Oh my God. Check it out, check it out. 214 minutes of fun. Holding it down, have these haters on the run. Deleting everything that's under the sun. The internet's forever, you're still looking dumb. We raise money for suicide prevention. Trending on Twitter got their attention. Release the Snyder Cut on every billboard and every Comic-Con that we could afford. We're so happy now that we're at the finish line to see the true Justice League finally shine. Shout out to everyone who gave all their time, their money, and their effort that was hard to find. The mother of our movement, Fiona Zhang, showing a special love. She did her thing, held us down when we was babes in the crib, gave us the info to make it what it is. 3 years later, now we run the scene. Zack Snyder Justice League has been redeemed. Hating out your ass, you know you wanna scream. Deep in your heart, you wanna join the team. Everyone on Twitter who championed the cause, know that this victory is truly yours. There's nothing to fear, keep these haters running scared. I can't wait to see you all at the premiere. Ladies and gentlemen, haha! Oh my God, yes! Release the Snyder Cut, yeah boy, you know we waited long enough. Holy shit, you see these haters stay on stuck. Holla back, cause you know we about to tear it up. Oh my God, yes, release the Snyder Cut, yeah boy, you know we waited long enough. Holy shit, you see these haters stay on stuck. Holla back, cause you know we about to tear it up like that.
Hard.
Look at this. Everybody dancing, getting all smooth. Lord have mercy. I want to give a special thanks to everybody that I joined in this panel for lighting it up, and also to the Big Daddy Film Gob for inviting me on his channel and sending every boy out. Look at him. got the dad eyes. He's judging you right now. Shaker, let's get these people out of here. Sending them love. Enjoy the rest of the day, everybody. And let's get this cracking. Zack Snyder, Justice League forever.
Bye, everyone. Bye. See you later.
Bye bye.